Hi, Todd Burrier here, and I'm so excited that you decided to take this journey with me. So, for 10 days, I'm going to be providing you a video a day that I know will really make a difference for you. In the bigger picture, the true journey that you're going to go on as a result will make a massive difference in your life. And that's what I want to share with you a little bit here in this first video, because I know so clearly what this commitment to do what you want to do, right? That you may struggle with, can you do it? But we'll get to that. But to do what you want to do, to accomplish what you want to accomplish, this commitment to this journey to build your business, it's an incredible thing that you're going to accomplish. And I'm not just talking about in building the business. I'm talking about what it's going to do for your whole life. And I'm really, really clear about this. I shared a little bit on the first video you saw of me about my particular journey. I am a true introvert. It doesn't look that way when I'm on a stage. It doesn't look that way now that when I'm engaged with people. But I know the truth because it took me a long time to get to that place. But really, early, especially early in my life, it was really, really difficult for me. And starting this in this industry almost 30 years ago was really, really difficult because not only was I an introvert, I had tremendously low self-esteem, and that combination is awful. And when you add to that, I have a non-confrontational personality. And my wiring is such where, chemically, I don't wake up every morning like, I'm Superman. I don't wake up that way every morning. More mornings than not, I wake up, with very low emotional energy. That's just, that's what I've been blessed with to work with. And I'm glad I am who I am, just like you should be happy you are who you are, because you're exactly who you're supposed to be. And everything about you is what makes you this person who can make a difference in life. And again, we'll touch a lot of that as we go through these 10 videos. But when I first started, it was incredibly difficult. We didn't have the technology we have today. And so I was forced to work my way through unbelievably hard things. And it was quite a struggle. But over time, I ended up growing, more than one multi-million-dollar businesses that wrapped around the globe as a result of the things I'm going to teach you through these 10 videos. But I'm going to touch stuff that's important to you as a human being in the same process, because the person, right? The person always shows up in the work. So you can't really separate the two. There's no such thing as this person being this way at work and this way somewhere else. No, the whole person is always there. And so the journey I talk about is a really cool thing. So yes, you're trying to accomplish, right? So let's say that here you are and here's where your goal is. You want to accomplish this goal, maybe it's an income level, maybe it's a rank achievement in your company, whatever that is. And really that's not the thing anyway. It's what that means to you. That's what's important. That the deeper intrinsic reason you want to accomplish it. And that's really cool. That's kind of the measuring stick. But there's two other journeys you're going to be going on at the same time that both are of higher value actually than what you're going to accomplish. And you may not ever have thought about it that way, but the other journey is the transformational journey, the journey of who you're becoming. Because the difference between an achievement and who you're becoming is significant. An achievement is momentary. Right? It's a momentary thing. Then it'd be like, okay, what's next kind of thing. And certainly have benchmarks along the way. And if you can focus on being in the work every day, just in the day, and experiencing what you're going through, that's the real way. That's the super win. But, just in general in life, we look at an achievement, it's momentary. And so who you become in the journey, that's permanent. That becomes a jumping off point to do anything else that you want to do in your life. So the transformation as you're going along, right, that's huge. And then there's a third journey you're going to be taking, and that's the value journey. When I first started in the industry, I wanted freedom. Here I was, I had just starting a family and had been laid off and said, I never want this to happen again. And I wanted freedom. I wanted to be free from someone else being able to dictate what happened to me. But as I started to accomplish that, I realized that wasn't the most important value for me. My family was the most important value. And then as I developed further and my lifestyle changed and my skills developed, I realized that serving and teaching and helping others was the primary value for me above that over time. right? Doesn't mean I value it more than my family, but once the value of my family was locked in and taken care of, then this value appeared. And so that you're going to be on a value journey too, which is an unbelievable process of discovery for your life. So a lot of great things are going to happen just from doing this work. And you might not have ever thought about that. But, that's part of my job, is to help bring that to you, because I've been experiencing this and working with, and I've mentored and coached and trained and taught many, 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 many thousands of people over my career. And I'm excited to bring this to you. So in this video, I want to give you 5 outcomes that are going to happen for you as you go through this. And again, these are beyond what's going to be happening as you build your business, that are going to have a profound impact on your life. So the first thing is, as you grow your business, you are going to develop an incredible amount of people and personal skills that are not taught in school, right? I have an MBA. At no point was I taught the people skills necessary to be effective in the world. That is not in the educational curriculums. I was not taught goal setting and planning. I was not taught the things that would allow me to use that education. And by the way, I got that education as a result of this industry, not as something I had prior to. But the personal and people skills that you're going to develop here are fantastic. They will make differences in every corners of your life and change your ability to impact the world, which you can make an impact. And again, being an introvert, I always, communicating with people, yeah. And actually, you'll learn that doesn't matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert. It doesn't matter, because you have incredible strengths in both, right? It's just an understanding of knowing how to use it, and that's what you'll learn in this journey. The second thing is the professional skills. You're going to learn things through the journey of building your business that will set you apart from other professionals in the workplace, because you will be developing skills that they don't have. And obviously, you're going to be developing skills in building the business, the process of the work and the skills you use in that. But it will make you better in your job. And it's normal. It's a normal thing for people that I work with to begin getting promotions and excelling in their job. That's just part of it. That's just what happens. So that's the second thing. The third thing is your confidence is going to grow, and it's going to grow dramatically. And as your confidence grows, it changes your outlook. And when it changes your outlook, that affects everything you do. It affects everyone that you touch. And it has a tremendous amount to do with opportunities opening up for you, because suddenly where you used to see doors, right? You don't see doors, right? You don't see walls. You see opportunities, right? You see that everywhere you look, there's something that you could act upon. That's an entirely different way of thinking. And again, take it from someone who spent the first half of my life thinking the exact opposite, right? Being someone who, it wasn't just that the glass was half empty. It was that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have anything in the glass soon, right? That's how I was. And so I understand how this progression happens. And that is an incredibly powerful thing for your life. The next is influence. Your influence is going to grow dramatically, which means your status among people. Now, I'm not a big guy on status. I believe in status because of who you become. I believe in that kind of status where people are like, wow, what an amazing person. That's what I believe in. I don't care what you have. I don't care what house you live in. I don't care what car you drive. I don't care what your title is. That stuff is meaningless to me. I care about the human being. And that's what I'm talking about here. The influence that you will develop as a result of the person that you're becoming is incredibly transferable. Now, that may not be instant. It won't be like overnight. It'll take several months before that piece happens, because in some people's eyes, you'll be like, oh, you're doing a network marketing business. You're doing a referral marketing business. They don't know better, so that's their perspective. But then seeing you stay in the work and grow, they have huge respect for that, because most people who feel badly about network marketing tried it once and they understand it's hard, right? Now, maybe they were hyped or sold a bill of goods and they want to blame someone else for that. And I get that. But the reality is they made their own choices and they respect someone who's actually growing, and especially when they work the right way, which is all that I teach. I teach a way of working that will dramatically grow your influence everywhere in your life. And so that's the fourth. Now there's more than these 5 I'm giving you, but these are good ones. And the fifth thing is the example that you are setting for the people you care about. That is so huge. It's really normal for the children of people who have been in the network marketing industry for a while to crush it in life. they crush it. Why? Because of the example that was set for them. The open-minded example, the pursuing your dreams example, for going after what's in your heart example. What a great thing for children. So you will have an example, not just on your children, but the people in your close circle that you care about, that will help them make changes in their life, that will give them hope. That's a really powerful thing to be. It's like you're a lighthouse, essentially. So those 5 things are really, really powerful for you. So now I want to give you some exercises. I suggest that you have a journal for these 10 videos, so that you can glean as much as possible, and so you can do this reflection exercise. I want this to make a difference for you, not just be videos you watch and go, oh, that was good, or that was not good, or whatever else. So I suggest you journal. You journal what I give you as questions to ponder, and then you keep that. And so there's 3 questions from today. The first is, how would your development, in the way I'm talking, how would that influence your job? How would it affect your job? And how would it affect your relationships in general? Think about that. The things I just shared, what kind of difference might that make for you? The second question is, how would it affect your children or those closest to you? What might they do differently? What might they pursue? What might they stick at longer? And then number 3 is, what will your life look like in 5 years from keeping this commitment to yourself? These are really good questions to reflect on. So I hope you got a lot out of this first video, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.